Hi, I'm Chelsea Bites, and I'm here to bring you your next tech video for the month. Now, if you don't know who I am, I love to play video games. And I like to talk pop culture, anime.
Jujutsu no Kaisen, ReZero, Shingeki no Kyojin.
I love tabletop, and of course, I build computers. We cut, we spray, we break, and sometimes it's tragic, but we get it done. It's a lot of fun. And if you'd like to learn more, you can join me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. And of course, I have a Discord, so follow me there too. Now let's boot up. Here we go. The EVGA GTX 970. Yep, mint condition. The Vetroo V5 CPU cooler in pink. The Cooler Master V850 SFX Gold White Edition, and I believe it is fully modular. And rounded off, 1 terabyte of space, the Samsung 860 EVO. And of course, we have our case, the Apevia PRISM microATX with 5 onboard fans, and our motherboard, the MSI Mag B550 mortar. And of course, here's the full list of things. If you missed it, you know, you can always pause, but I got you. And if you're wondering, Chelsea, a lot of that stuff isn't pink. Don't worry, I got us covered.
My notes. Make sure to either sand down your parts before you paint or use a 2-in-1 primer paint that you can set aside for 24 hours. The last thing you want is for your paint to look dry and you touch it and it leaves fingerprints behind. Make sure you use painter's tape to save logos. And spray with a light or dark paint first so you can avoid bleed. This also helps your paint show up brighter or darker. This build was a fresh breath of air to put together. It was easy. My favorite part was the fan controller and how easy it was to set all of the fans up onto this motherboard. It has 2 ARGB addressable ports labeled J Rainbow and J Rainbow 2. Now, of course, this means the fans will not be completely synced unless you control it through the BIOS. If you want to control the fans purely through the case, you'll have to find a solution to include the CPU cooler on the fan controller. Now, I know you're looking at this build and you're like, performance? We overloaded all the DIMMs on this PC with RAM, got a reasonable CPU, but I'm positive this GPU is going to be the bottleneck. After all, this build was really just for the aesthetic. Now, I know this PSU is white. I could have painted the frame, but the PSU would still be white, and I don't want to play around with paint that much. I figured we got the look across with modifying the rest of the parts. Now, of course, we have to, add a little flair to this build. So I tried my hand at adding plants. I know, it's a thing, a craze, and everybody has their opinions about adding extra items inside, but if we can put our Funko Pops and things in there, then there should be no issue with putting a little fake plant here and there. I really like how this looks with an open case, actually. It's quite inviting. I like that we have several options. You can leave it open, close, and the way that I wrapped up these plants, it's very, very, what's the word? It's not destructive. So I ended up zip tying these plants to the top of the case. So if the next owner wants to just remove all of the plants inside, they can. It's not glued down. It's not, you know, welded, whatever. It's purely just zip tied in, and you can cut it all away and pull it all out, and it won't cause any damage to the case, which I'm very proud of. I'm hoping I can do more like this. I would have loved to have had an AIO that I could have wrapped, you know, vines around, or just had some more dreamy, thin, leaf-like vines, but I was just trying this out for the first time, and I thought the cute little bulbous ones were adorable, and I liked how they were. But of course, you can do this however you like. More flowery, more leafy, all of that. Just go to your local Joann and hop in there and see what plant options they have.
Okay, so did you like the build? Okay, good. You better have, because I worked my butt off. Go down in the comments and tell me what you think. And if you have something that you'd like to see, put it in the comments. You know what to do. Now, of course, someone suggested an ant farm build live. I don't know if ants like me that much, but maybe you'll see something like that in the future. Give me your best shot. I'd like to see what y'all want to see. Now, if you want to see more of just me, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, of course here on YouTube if you haven't subscribed yet. What are you doing? And you can follow me on Twitch. We'd like to see you live. Thank y'all so much. Be good, make good choices, because you better. And I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.